Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's only like 20 people.
I think I'm live.
Nope, there it is. I just heard the toast. You have like
Oh man.
20 seconds.
What am I eating?
An apple.
I don't even remember that.
Hey,
Is
there
that
you
just
go.
flipping me?
All right, Nance.
Is that just me at the end?
Is it working?
Yeah, I can see it. The stream just started, and I just see.
I love how you put Cary Grant
Okay, there
there
we go.
getting the whiskey from
An apple.
North by Northwest. Hold on.
Wait, I still hear other
Hearing
stuff
is
though.
repeated.
Okay. Is it working?
Yeah, I can see it. Your stream has started.
I'm so confused right now.
I like it. I just liked your stream.
Oh man.
It says an error
Figure it
occurred.
Live?
Am I streaming right now?
What is Nan's stream at? Hero something? I don't remember what it was. Nans, what's your stream?
It's on my
Oh, there we go. Part 4.
Is it currently live? That's the
I'm gonna
question.
find- It is.
Is it?
It is really cool. It is, but it's just like really. I don't.
All right, let me go to it on my phone
Silly as shit.
because I don't know what's going on. Is it currently live? That's the question. Oh, it is live. Okay. And SB's here.
Or people are here.
Where's Charlie?
I don't know. He's probably baiting.
Let me go to it on my phone. Let me go to it on my phone. 'Cause I don't know what's going on. Stream Elements bot running. I don't know what that means. Hey SB, what's going on? What do you think of the episode?
You thought it was absolute trash.
Probably shouldn't display that.
Stream Elements bot running.
I don't want to quit. Charlie's supposed to be here so people can yell at him, but...
Well, there's nothing to yell at him for.
Oh yeah, there is.
Why would you yell at him?
I don't know. Hey Chuck.
Hello.
Mr. Chucky Ants.
The video games. Video games.
Well, I could play games or we can just sit here and chat. I figured we could chat for a bit at least.
Oh, play video games. Oh, video games.
SB says it was really solid. Please get the guy... This stupid heart thing.
Building for Skyfall.
Please get the guy... Oh, like do an interview with him?
Right.
Who else is in here? There's no way I can see that, right? Only SB's chatting.
What's happening though? Are you gonna play video games or what?
I can play games. We can all just hang out and chat here.
What are we
Ooh,
doing?
I have a request. If anyone watching currently isn't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I want to see what happens.
Yeah.
Because I have like alerts and all kinds of crap set up. But I don't know how that stuff works.
Yeah. I can hear you playing upstairs. It's disturbing to me.
Wait, why does it say who all is in here?
Disturbing. I can hear you.
Did I didn't type that.
But yeah, no, Nance.
There's 6 people in here. I don't know what they're
everybody-
doing.
Everybody here, if you haven't subscribed to Mr. Nance, do it now. But Mr. Nance, where the fuck are my video games?
Do you want to play something? Did you take your stuff
wanna
downstairs?
Watch you play video games, and I'm pissed.
Okay.
He's mad.
Do you want to watch me play COD or Halo? Do you want me to switch scenes? You guys aren't in the other scenes is the problem.
The scenes? What are you talking
I don't
about?
care. We'll just hang out here.
Like, check it out. I can go like this.
Dude, I
Okay,
wasn't
I'm
even
watching it.
expecting to see you. In
But my
StreamYard.
webcam is gone because I'm in the StreamYard.
Okay.
I could play a 16:9 game. I have this stupid goose game.
I don't know why you're in the StreamYard. Shouldn't you be separate? And then McCurdy and I are here by ourselves?
No, because then we can all be chatting.
I guess so.
I thought we were mostly gonna be chatting and not so much playing
I
games.
thought.
Where's the game?
Okay.
Okay, I'll play. It's
Anyway,
tiny in the top right.
we all owe AJ a whole bunch of money because he completely called placement. He was the only person who completely called. The
Did
placement
we?
won.
Is it directly under OHMSS?
Yes, number 13.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
he's the only one. He was like, yeah, but it is going to be under Secret Service.
I gotta
And
fix
then
my
he didn't
OBS.
even watch the episode. So
Well, he was in and out, right? Because he has
he was
kids
in
or
and out, but
something.
he has no idea that he nailed it, and he's won $50,000 because of his bet
Mm-hmm.
that he made with everybody.
He sure did.
No.
Yep. We're out $50,000, guys.
That sucks.
Sorry, McCurds.
All right, let me
You're
raise
gonna have to
this.
sell your children to pay AJ the noob.
It looks worse, but at least you can read the comments.
Why am I not watching video games? I'm
Fine,
I'm
fine, fine.
I'm
Why? Why
Charlie
am I
is
I'm
drunk.
angry
Well, I thought there'd be more questions and
here? Chucky
stuff.
Ranch, why are you angry?
because I want to watch video games and I'm sitting here staring at you two.
There's games in the top right. It's real small.
Oh.
I want video games.
Oh, I can see it, can I?
Yeah, and you can see the
SP,
YouTube
Did you
comments.
want to see the trailer? SP, did you want to see the trailer?
Just shut up.
It's a teaser. It's not really a trailer. I don't know if you wanted to see it or not.
See
But I
it.
got loaded up just in case anybody came over and they were like, "Oh, what's that?"
Oh God.
There's the full video, the 30-minute video of us with Neil. Maybe we'll put that out tomorrow.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
The uncut stuff where you guys get
That's
really
right
into
this
the
second, though, I'm turning on-
cancelable topics.
Yeah, turning monetization for Quantum on. With mid-rolls.
How did we get 12,000 subscribers?
12? I thought we were at 10. Like, well, that was a while
I
ago,
turned
but
around and I was like on there. I was like, "We're at 12,000 subscribers." Like what
Every
the
day
heck?
there's a sucker born, yo.
Charlie, who are you paying?
Who am I paying?
Indian people. Ooh, when I was in the liquor store today, I saw this Indian whiskey. It had tigers on it, and I almost had to buy it.
Nice.
But maybe if we do like RRR or whatever, then I'll buy it.
I love RRR. Love it. All right, Nance, you're finally killing people.
Well, I have been killing people, but
I'm
like
now
my
excited.
webcam isn't set up for this chatting thing we're doing.
It's because I look like I got Mathis.
Yeah. Yeah, you look pretty rough.
I know, dude. I'm so tired. I've been going since so early this morning. Sure, McCurdy has too. but
What time did you wake up?
like,
Because you drove all the
McCurdy
way
and I spent
home.
the whole day driving, and so I'm so
That
tired.
sucks.
I didn't realize driving makes you exhausted. It just does.
Yeah.
Who
Well,
in here
I spent
isn't
most of the time
subscribed?
rewatching-
Maybe
I
only
watched-
subscribers are in here. I
I
want to
watched
see
How
my...
many people
Daylight.
over here?
I watched the
6
Living
people in
Daylights
here.
episode, and then I watched License to Kill, and I just wanted to know, because like we'll get all these.
Look at this
comments that are
guy.
Like the Living Daylights so good. I'm like
Being so
"Is it really?"
tactical.
I go back and I watch the episode. And I'm like, yes, we don't make a false point in the whole thing. It's like the Living Daylights and fucking Secret Service are kindred movies because they just have dudes jumping off the walls for. I don't see it, man. I just don't see it.
Just stupid idiot.
I don't know, but I'm so tired.
Hey, I'm very quiet.
No, you're not.
Nans, I don't know. Do I sound quiet to you?
No.
Well, apparently Mr. Kananga thinks I'm too quiet.
Okay, let me turn you guys up, because that might be...
Turn us up.
Well, that would be StreamYard, right? I don't think I have any...
I don't know. No.
Oh, I do have mic. No.
Yeah, that was vicious.
No, I don't have the ability to change your mic in
Well,
StreamYard.
that's too bad.
Sorry.
SB has
Oh.
the synopsis for my next movie. It probably involves
Speaking of next movie, Mission Impossible.
right.
Have either of you seen it yet? I assume not.
I did.
Tomorrow.
I already saw it.
Oh,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Saw it.
Dang.
Yeah. Apparently, if I had seen it at a certain theater, I would have saw Tom Cruise too.
That's
In
cool.
Atlanta?
Yeah, he showed
Or
up
that
randomly.
area?
Him and Chris McQuarrie were at like all these. They went to like 4 different cities in a very short period of time, and they stopped in Atlanta right after the screening and just thanked a bunch of people for seeing the movie.
Did the movie start
People were like,
with...
"What the hell?" Like Tom Cruise just showed up randomly at this movie theater.
Was it a live version of what he did in Maverick, where he was like, "Thank you for seeing this movie in theaters"?
He does that. No, they have that in this movie too.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So him and Chris McQuarrie are like, "Thank you guys for seeing our movie," and they're like, "All right, cool."
Nah.
Yeah. It's just really funny that that's where we're at. We're at the point.
Please, maybe
where
you'll
they're
see Tom
making
Cruise. Just
commercials.
go to the theater.
But notice how they're not making a commercial that's like, please go to the theater. They're like, thank you for already being in the theater.
Yeah,
You know?
true.
That's who they're playing to now. Because if they made a commercial saying thank you for going to the theater, they know that
But
most
why isn't it
not.
picking up?
So now they're making a commercial that is directed at people who are already in the fucking theater. Do you understand the distinction I'm making?
Yes.
I get it.
They're already in the theater,
Listen,
so it's
yes,
like
I
trying to
know,
hold on to the
but we're
last
talking
little
about-
thread that they have.
We're talking about thanking the
hilarious.
people that actually
It's
did
so
go to
funny.
the movie theater.
That's where we are. They're
Well, it's like,
desperately being
how?
Thank you.
Where would
Thank
you
you.
advertise
Oh my
seeing a movie?
God. Oh my God, you're actually here.
On Hulu?
Thank you.
Why? God,
Oh,
why are you so
so
loud?
funny, dude.
Why
I
are you
just
so
want-
fucking
I
loud?
just want Hollywood to drown in the next global
No.
flood.
But then,
No.
then what?
Then what? We wouldn't get fucking Bond movies, you dope. Get the fuck
Somebody
out.
else would fill in. That would make a power vacuum.
Ooh.
All the fucking pedophiles will fall into the ocean, and then a power vacuum will be created that will create a new fucking golden age of movies. Duh.
So, I haven't heard of an actor's strike before. Like, what do they want? More money?
Actors would
It's a
never
lot of it-
strike.
What
because
is
there'd
with
always be
these-
somebody to replace them.
Yeah. There's
There's
always
always
like, I want to be
somebody to
famous.
replace
I'll
them.
act. I don't care.
SAG did strike. It just happened yesterday.
You think Tom Cruise is gonna strike?
No.
No, he can pay the fines. Keep going.
It's not about the main. It's not about the big actors. It's about the smaller actors.
Exactly.
That's
Just replace them all with AI.
Yeah.
yeah.
Andy
Well,
Serkis is gonna play everybody.
That's all that will happen when
With
you
this- with this fucking
revolt.
ping pong ball suit.
Oh, UPS
play
drivers, you want to
everybody.
revolt? We'll just replace you with Tesla self-driving trucks.
Yeah.
Don't
What
worry
did I
about
say
it.
in this
Charlie is like
episode?
that obnoxious mobster girlfriend who gets arrested and is spilling all the facts to the police.
episode,
Look at
we
SB
talked
blowing up the
about
chat.
celebrity
Thank
worship,
you.
Which is like, you do what we say, or we're not gonna let you be famous. And then somebody's like, no, I'm gonna speak out against the establishment. And then she gets executed, and somebody else fills in. Like, that's how celebrity culture works. You know, that's what Quantum of Solace was all about. So. The police coming my way. They're taking me, man. They're taking me because I'm speaking the truth. Who am I? I'm a mobster's girlfriend? Is that what I was just liking to? Obnoxious
Char, what?
mobster girlfriend.
This has just turned into SB gets to chat directly
That's it.
to
SB
Charlie
won.
and make fun of him.
SB won. SB, you won. You won the grand prize.
Yes.
It's called I'm exhausted. I don't even know what. I don't even
I know.
know. what
We're
it's
all
called.
like this. We're all like this. We're tired.
Char, did you move your game? Do you want to play Halo?
My Xbox is upstairs.
Okay, never mind
It's
that.
an Xbox.
It's Xbox.
What's Xbox?
Well, you guys are gonna pass out any second, and I just poured a bunch of drinks.
Charlie, what was the last video I sent you? Didn't I send you fucking... Send you some Instagram reels.
Yeah. All right.
Is it possible to watch them if you don't have Instagram?
Just gonna plug the primary.
What am I hearing?
I don't know, it's an SNL. I don't know, it's an old SNL sketch.
All right.
Everything looks safe here. Not so fast, Chris.
I want some lasagna.
Goldsmith. I just want to watch some video games.
I'm trying, Charlie. I'm trying.
I thought there'd be more people here.
I didn't. I thought we were just gonna be mostly talking about the ranked episode.
Well, we have SB. Is nobody else here with us?
Just SB and Mr. Kananga.
Mr. Kananga.
No one has
Well,
anything
I mean,
to
I
say.
think everything was covered. If anybody has,
Do you think the points were made well enough to where people just
Oh, Nico is here.
don't have questions or concerns or complaints?
Nico's got to be.
Everyone
excited
agrees
for it.
with us?
Yeah. Nico's got to be all in agreement, I assume. He wanted top 10, actually. So I think he would have put it further up.
Oh, he loves this movie.
Yeah.
Where did we ultimately place it? 13 or
13.
something? Okay.
13. Yeah.
Okay, so not... I wonder how far into his top 10 it is on his list.
Yeah.
Nico? How
I
high?
already got my tickets for Oppenheimer
damn.
and for Barbie.
Oh, dude.
That's a good call.
I look forward to Oppenheimer.
Taking the
Oh, it's
wifey to
Tim
go see-
Gadziak.
Taking the wife to go see Barbie.
Tim, you're
Maybe
probably
see
already
Oppenheimer
subbed.
the
If you're not, hit subscribe, because I have all these alerts and stuff set up, and I want to test them. But the only people that are here, I think, are already subscribed.
But there's that.
What do you think about this fancy overlay, McCurdy and Charlie?
I hate it.
It's so gamery.
Wait, what am I looking at?
Just this whole, like, scene I've got. I've been working on it. I've been working hard on
I
it.
feel like you should switch it. I don't know.
Switch it to what? This?
I just wish the video games were bigger, but I know we're talking, so it's like.
Yeah, so what do you
video
want
games are,
from
like,
me?
smaller. I don't know what.
Are
I
we
was
here for the
thinking about.
chatting or are we here for the gaming?
I don't know.
I
what
just
we're
keep dying because I'm not paying attention.
You
Here's
got those
here's
Deck
the
2 tickets, baby.
just chatting. No.
What else am I seeing? We've got to see. We're seeing Barbie and Oppenheimer next week, and we've got Haunted Mansion.
Sure. I assume Oppenheimer is what? That guy shot me under that semi. I assume Oppenheimer's gonna be the primary. Like that is our Sunday episode, and then Barbie we're gonna try to tuck
We'll do
somewhere in
Barbie
there.
Saturday. I think we'll do, unless we do Oppenheimer
Oh my
Saturday
gosh.
and Barbie on Sunday. Just a back to back.
Wait, what'd you say? Sunday and
I said
Monday?
ass to ass.
I don't think you did.
Oh.
That's a great quote. That's a great quote.
Oh.
Ass to ass.
Dude, yeah. AJ's in the
Ass
Discord
to
right now.
ass.
Dude, AJ the noob.
I'm just getting
just
killed.
won- He won how much? You've won one.
Tim, I think I'm
Million.
subscribed on a few different accounts. Thank you very much.
Of yourself. There you go.
SB says we covered it well. Nico says it should have been number 1.
Of course he thought it was going to be number 1.
No, he didn't say that.
Yeah.
Of course he did. Why wouldn't he think that?
He's
Holy
Neil
cow, we got
Jackson loved
spanked.
Living Daylights. It's like, yeah, Neil Jackson did say he loved.
Oh,
Living
I'm supposed to be
Daylights, but
playing the campaign.
He didn't talk about anything else. Like, dude, Neil Jackson was so awesome. And he's like us. He's a fan. He's like,
Is
I love
he
every
is he
fucking
an
Bond movie."
actor or is he a stunt man?
No,
He's
he's
an
an
actor primarily, and he just
He
kinda
so
tucked in.
how so yeah, I was gonna tell
We're
you
gonna
guys
put
how I
out the
got in touch with
long-form
him.
video tomorrow where he
Yeah.
talks
So
more
how I got
about
in touch
all
with him is I worked on a show called Stargirl here in Atlanta, and on that show he plays one of the main villains. He plays the villain Icicle. He's kind of like a Mr. Freeze. His
Icicle.
character in the show is actually pretty cool because he was like a he was one of those bad guys that really thought he was doing good kind of thing. And then he was in the first season, and then they killed him off the very end of the season, and then they basically brought him back the third season, which is the one I worked, and so it was kind of like a semi big surprise that he came back at the very end of the season. So that's how I met him, and then I talked, and then I think I was looking up James Bond stuff or something, and I just realized that he was in that show, or he was on the while we were talking about James Bond, and I was looking at something. I was like, wait a minute, or I think I was looking up the actors, and I realized Neil was in one of the Bond films, and I talked to him really briefly about Bond, but I didn't talk to him about interviewing yet. And then I reached out to him, like we were about probably back in April. When was that, Charlie? When did we record that? Back in March or April?
February. We recorded that episode, and then
No. The
next
interview.
month
When did I reach out to him?
Yeah, like the next month we.
Yeah, it was like March or
reached out to
something,
him.
and I reached out to him, and then
I could tell you the exact date if you're that
yeah, it's
interested.
on
Are you guys seeing these comments by Mr. Kananga?
Mr. Kananga, what does he have to say?
Just saying he appreciates that we're not bitches unlike other channels that keep removing his comments. It's like censorship is so dumb.
Dude, I mean,
So-
I went through specifically and said, it was like, would you like us to remove questionable comments? I was like, no, I want every comment to come through. Because
Are you
Yeah.
talking about
even
Discord, or are we
myself,
talking about
I'll say the F word or whatever, and you say the F word, and it's like, we're going to withhold this comment because it might be bad. No, fuck that. Let them all through.
It might be
Oh,
bad.
wait,
Yeah,
so
there's
SB wants to know about.
we've
what do
only
you wanna know?
censored one person ever, and that was a porn AI bot that was like 6969hookup.com or whatever. Like that's all
Yay.
we've ever banned because that's stupid.
It was 69 mega.
Yeah, 69 mega, and
69 mega, baby.
in proper context, 69mega.com is really misunderstood. Am I right?
You're totally right.
They're just trying to offer a service, a valuable
Chucky in the dark.
service.
Is this Chucky After Dark? Chucky
It's
After
just
Dark
Chucky
over here.
After Dark, yeah,
Chucky After Dark.
yeah.
Watch
is-
out where he puts his
Throw my
willy.
microphone.
Charlie after driving.
It's just too
Can't wait
bright
for
in this
Skyfall
room,
to
man.
talk
It's so
about Barbie.
bright, man.
Look at this
SB, what did
scene.
you want to
It's
know
pretty.
about Shazam?
Shazam.
Shazam,
Okay, I'm
as we
looking
called him on set.
for.
Yeah, Barbie will be this week. We haven't planned when are we doing what for next week. Well, I guess we'll figure that out.
That's your
on Sunday.
schedule, bitch.
I'm open. I'll do Saturday and Sunday. I think one of those we do Saturday.
Tim,
one
do you
we
wanna
do
play?
Sunday.
Okay, McCurdy, April 23rd, we spoke to Neil.
Okay, yeah, that sounds.
We
about right.
recorded the episode, I think, late February, and then April 23rd, we interviewed Neil, which
It's
was
the
like in
worst.
the middle of me editing it. And remember,
Right.
I finished the episode over a month ago, but it takes a whole month for. We would not have made.
Why
a
isn't it
dime
picking up our
tonight,
videos?
Not a dime.
Right.
If we hadn't have waited a month, and that's the thing. That's why I'm just like, hey guys, please, if you have a couple of bucks and you enjoyed the episode, just throw it our way. Mostly for YouTube to read the analytics and be like, oh, they're growing in support, great. But like, ultimately, whatever we made tonight is thoroughly appreciated. But it's like, it's always going to be a small amount compared to how much work went into it.
Oh my god, the shader optimization. Kidding me.
Did you just say shitter optimization?
Shader.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Guys, I could be out making money right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Even with all the strikes going on?
What is it like working in a big budget film that's going to be watched all over the world? What is it like? Um, well, see, I've worked on TV shows and I've worked on movies. First thing I can tell you is people who work on movies are all older. I like to joke that like you work on television shows, everyone's like in their 30s and 40s. When you work on movies, everyone's in their 50s, 60s, and sometimes into their 70s. And I don't understand why. They just they're the people that have been doing every fucking movie since whenever. And there's always like one or two dudes that are like, yeah, man, I worked in Backdraft back in 1990 or whatever. For some
That is
reason,
dope.
there's always a grip who's like, yeah, I worked on that back in 1990. We couldn't do yada yada and this and that. But it's weird that like because it's so much more prestigious because like all the actors are like big names versus when you work on a TV show, like they're not that big of names. Like you may get one person on that television show. You're like, oh, I remember him from that one thing. But most of the time they're like big stars, and and depending on the star, they might be like really well guarded. So they'll have like 10 people with them. Um, they'll have like their own hair and makeup people. They'll have like an assistant. They'll have very like it's just like it's a lot. But again, that depends on the production. Um, and like yeah, there's just way more people working on a movie. Even though like a movie's it's not gonna take as long, I guess, to make the movie. Also, you like depending on where you film it, like if it's at a big studio, it's just a different vibe, especially when you're in like a big sound stage. Like when I worked on Shazam, they worked on a lot of big sound stages for all those like different scenes. So like when they go to the library or when they're in I wasn't there for the whole time, granted. I was there for maybe like 2 weeks to end of a month or so. So I didn't get to be on it the whole time. But yeah, it's just a different feel. And they have like a lot more expensive equipment that they use. So like for instance, one of the pieces of equipment that a lot of films use is a techno crane, which is like it's like a normal crane,
Techno
but it
crane.
telescopes. They call it the techno crane, and it
Techno
telescopes as well as
crane.
you can have something on the end of it, and it'll like rotate. So they can do all sorts of crazy moves and stuff with that instead of just setting up dollies and putting them on tracks, which they still do, but they'll use technocrane a lot for a lot of shots in film, especially on like big blue green screen floors and rooms. And it's just yeah, it's totally different. It's just like everything just seems bigger because
Piece
there's
of crap
more
StreamYard.
people, there's more money on the line, there's bigger names. You're like you're on set and Danny DeVito's just fucking walking in front of you 3 feet away from you, and you're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And after
Oh,
a
it's
while,
Danny
you get used
DeVito.
to it. You're like Danny DeVito. Random question, maybe you'll all answer this somewhere, but you guys are so it
Thorough.
makes me think that thorough that it makes me think, did any of you go to film school, take some screenwriting classes or anything? Chucky did. Chucky went to film school, right?
No,
Sort of.
I went to IU.
What's your actual like?
But you went to school
What's your
for film,
degree
though.
though?
That's not it's not a film school. It's a school that has a film studies course, and everything I ever made was outside of that system. Just me meeting dudes in classes and being like, "Hey, we should. I got an idea. Let's go make some shit." But it's not a proper film school. Proper film school would mandate certain requirements, whereas most people that were in my series of classes were like burnout dropouts, like just like I've failed everything. I guess studying movies is cool. I don't think anybody should go to film school. I think that if you just watch a shit ton of movies and consistently just apply your brain to the study of story, then that's all you need. If you're interested in the like actually getting your hands dirty, then yeah, fuck around with cameras and editing and all that. But you don't need to go to film school to be a director.
I
If
think
you
it's
want to
just
be
a
if you want to know how to
Why
you
is there a
want to
watermelon on
shoot,
the bottom
if you
shelf?
wanna, if you're the hands-on type, then maybe you'll learn some stuff. But you can learn all that stuff from YouTube. You know,
Yeah, I learned
I
most
learned
everything
everything
I
from
learned from YouTube.
YouTube
Most
and
of the
just
stuff I've
doing
learned
it.
in YouTube.
Any class
But I
is just
did.
a lot of talk, and
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you'll get something. But that's my ultimate point is that everything I ever learned was from shooting stuff and editing
Shooting
it,
this guy?
and then realizing that it sucks and
Books. I just
erasing
read
it,
books.
and then
Film
shooting
books.
more stuff and editing
Read
that, and
shit.
just constantly doing that. You'll learn more than going to school for it. Yeah, all school will do is just take your money, and you could have been learning by watching movies and making money.
Yeah,
But
school's
you're
pretty
going to
I
pointless.
agree and
it's
disagree to
like
a
going
point.
to school to be a journalist. What the fuck schooling do you need to be a journalist? Just write, dude. Just like go look at what's happening in the world and write. Oh no, you need to be accredited. Fuck that. It's all fake. It's all fake fucking bullshit. A bunch of people sitting around never actually doing anything, pushing up their glasses and then pretending that they've done some shit because they're part of some fucking corporation. I know it sounds like some hippie shit, but my
Oh,
point being
corporation-y and stuff.
point being, yeah, exactly. All the Team America stuff tonight. The corporations are they sit in their corporation buildings. But my point being that you go out and you actually do stuff. That's how you learn. You do not learn in the classroom. You don't learn a
No,
fucking
SB,
thing in the classroom.
SB, you were asking the question: do creators of the shows you worked on pay attention to what's being said about their show or film online? I don't know about movies per se, because like again, it's just a different vibe when you work on television. TV shows, like all the creators, producers, they're way more open about stuff with PAs and like everybody on the crew, generally speaking, just because there's not like there's not a prestige to it. Like TV, like most TV shows and
Crafting.
TV actors, you can just end up.
What is
Like,
this,
they can end
Minecraft?
up on the street, no one would know who they are because most people don't watch every single TV show, and it's not super advertised as much as like unless it's like a big TV show. But one of the shows I worked on, sorry, one of the shows I worked on, I did talk to them, and they said like they'll pay attention to the Reddit sometimes, and they'll read stuff on Reddit and see what people post. I have heard of stories where like the writers will have an idea for what the next season of a show might be, or like have an idea what they want to go and do, and then somebody will already post something online that's like, oh, this is what it is, and then they're like, fuck, and then they have to rewrite or figure out a different story thread that they want to do. So it depends. So
You get me killed, McCurdy. Go, go,
how did you
go.
get killed?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I would say.
Wait, what? I don't know what Tim's replying to. I have an
I was talking
MBA
about film
and
school.
I'm standing in a lightning storm, so take that for what it is. I don't know what you guys are
I don't know
talking
why I'm
about.
standing in a lightning storm, but no, with Charlie said, it's like I think to a degree, film school. Like I didn't go to film school. I went to school for radio and television, but I think it was more like me seeking out like wanting to learn more about film versus the school teaching me anything. And I would agree that like yeah, you're gonna learn more on the
School's-
job and doing it yourself.
Oh,
But
maybe.
that again, I think that's
Oh.
part of it where it's like
I didn't mean to stand
oh, you
up.
wanna be a part of
That
film
one's
school?
Tim's
That's
fault.
cool.
He's reloading.
Like, you
Can I
gotta
not
do the
punch
work,
him?
You gotta put it in. You gotta, write the scripts, make the films. be in dark.
Speak. I'm talking of which. I don't know what I'm saying. You
go to
just
film
made a
school,
movie.
You will learn people. You will learn people. You will meet people.
You'll learn 'em.
You'll
Yeah, it's not like
join.
going to business school. You learn how to own and operate a business. You just like
School's
learn.
now about networking and blah blah blah. But I'd
It's
say
pretty
if you-
pointless.
If you actually care about the craft and all that, then you really
Can
should
I
learn what
crawl
it's doing,
away?
rather than
Oh,
sitting in a classroom about it. That's the whole thing. You can sit in a classroom and learn how to paint and never actually fucking paint anything. Or you can spend your time painting. Doesn't mean you're gonna make a ton of money.
like Insidious.
Yeah, I mean, it's, Insidious secret masterpiece.
Secret, so secret that nobody knows it.
Best movie this year.
Yeah, top of the list. So it's pretty cool though that the quantum episode is at over 200 views as of right now.
What was the peak viewership? Like almost 20, right?
Yeah, because we hit over 30. But
Well,
nobody-
people like that movie.
so I'm not putting anything out, so.
When are we recording Skyfall? So, we want to put the rest out before the end of the year.
Yes.
Let's say August, September, October, November, December. Okay, so we have 5 months left.
Yeah.
So that's pretty quick turnarounds.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Are we recording them
I'll kill
real
you.
quick? Are you editing? Like, are they gonna be shorter?
I want to record all of them as soon as possible, and then just edit my face off and try to get them all out by the end of the year.
Well, I haven't been to your house in a
You're
while.
sending me a 20-page
Why don't I come over, we
synopsis of
watch
what?
Skyfall?
What am I... 20-page synopsis of what? Of something. 20
Dude.
page. I don't know why it's a synopsis has to be 20
I
pages.
took a class on Dogma 95. Speaking of Lars von Trier, we watched several Lars von Trier.
Was that Lars von Trier's Dogma 95?
Yeah, he co-founded Dogma 95, and he made the first couple films. And they're good. I mean, they really are good. It's just funny because they're shot with like shitty digital cameras.
What was
And,
the whole thing? Was like no lighting.
What? I'm
Dude, Dogma
pressing the
95
bottle.
Is
What?
hilarious. I'm so glad I caught a class on it because it was like a type of thing they would just rotate different genres in. So Dogma 95.
Okay, that's what I
I think we
figured
talked
Tim was
about it
talking
on a
about.
live stream before. Dogma 95 is 1995. You have all these, that was like the second wave of blockbusters. You had Jaws in the 70s, and then Star Wars, and then 80s. Same guys doing all these blockbusters. And then the 90s, it was like the new wave of it, where people were the first kind of blowback. Like, blockbusters suck, man. Jurassic Park is self-aware. There's a blockbuster, man.
What?
And then, yeah, 'cause in that movie,
That's
they have
crazy.
merchandising, in that movie. Jurassic Park had merchandising, so people were like, they know.
When did that really start?
Well,
What-
okay,
what
so
Like Coca-Cola and Sony, just product placement and like all that shit.
Well, obviously in
in
Moonraker
the 80s, it was in the 80s.
was
Mm.
the 70s.
The
What are you
late
talking about?
70s, late 70s,
the
birthed the
70s.
blockbuster, and then by the 80s comes around, E.T.'s eating fucking Reese's Pieces.
Were they not making enough money? Or like
There was
did
There was
ticket
a-
sales
there was
go
a period
down?
in time in
It was
filmmaking. There was a
established.
period in time. There was a thing that happened in at some point between the 60s and 70s. You got to remember, like before the 60s, there was more of a studio system where everything was kind of getting turned out. And that's why there was a lot more movies back. There's part of the reason why there's a lot more movies back then. When you go back and look at those years, of course, they didn't have TV like they do today. So basically, instead of having a bunch of movies and TV shows, there was just movies that would come to theaters back prior to the 60s. And the 60s comes along and things are starting to change because the codes are starting to change. People are less reliant on this family-friendly code that was put out. So the studios are starting to lose a lot of their grip. And a lot of those people that had been, prevalent in the 30s and 40s, they just kind of started to lose power. And some of those companies like MGM started, I think MGM, like United Artists, some of those smaller studios were losing money, and so they got bought up by bigger corporations. I think UA got bought up by I don't think it was Coca-Cola. I think it was like some company. I don't remember the name.
Oh
of the
my
company off
God.
the top of my head. But UA got bought up, and there was a bunch of people that were owning studios that weren't even movie people at that point. So things really started to change drastically in that between like the 60s and the 70s.
I'll take that.
But yeah, something like that. I think that was the general gist of it.
But it's like,
But anyway, Dogma 95.
what can
there's
theaters
no
do
way-
now? Like,
Okay,
it's
Dogma 95.
okay,
the whole
let's talk about
point
Dogma.
Was that they came up with these rules that
Okay.
were a rejection of the blockbuster. So you had to shoot on 35 millimeter, which nobody did because they had no budget. So they ended up shooting on DV cameras. So all of them
Yeah.
broke the first law, shooting on 35. And then it would be like everything has to just kind of be made up on the spot, and you can't have any lighting. You can't. Yeah, it was like you must be seeking the truth at all times. It was just like it was like a back to basics type of. It was as if a bunch of middle schoolers said, "We're gonna rebel against these blockbusters, and we're just gonna shoot things in the backyard." And so you had like, was it Nico just pointed out, The Idiots by Lars von Trier,
The idiots.
and The Idiots, and the first movie he ever made, I forget. I think it was called like The Dinner Party or something like that, and it was about this guy who he stands up at this party to honor his dad, and he talks about how his dad molested him and like all of his siblings, and it just goes nuts. The whole thing goes nuts. And it was just all these movies that were shot with $0, but were really fucked up. Like, just stories were really fucked up, and it was all a rejection of. It was like, you can make a really good movie without a massive budget, without Spielberg money, without George Lucas money. You know, you can make a really good movie on a shoestring, and it was interesting, but those aren't the movies that play on Netflix now. Like the majors can't afford to take a chance on something, even though Dogma 95 movies were made for nothing. Nobody would do it because the next guy over will already be doing some kind of Netflix special that isn't as costly as the latest blockbuster, which then goes out to the theaters and nobody goes. That's why right now, this year, 2023, coincidentally, the year that all of us came into the fold, just going on online every week and talking about movies, they're all crashing and burning.
Yeah,
all-
Indiana
I think there's
Jones,
a couple of reasons behind it.
All going
Because
bust.
if you look at some of those movies,
Elemental,
specifically
or
Indiana
whatever the
Jones
heck
and
that
even,
was.
There's a lot of I would say there's a lot of reasons behind some of those movies doing so poorly. I think
Sure.
specifically, right, The Flash has the Ezra Miller problem, but Indiana Jones, I think the part of the reason was like one. That Spielberg's not being like. There's a list of reasons. I think Spielberg not being a part of it. I think because Disney owns it and Disney's kind of burnt out. I think a lot of the fan base for anything Lucasfilm, Star Wars related. I think because the last Indiana Jones wasn't that great.
What am I
Because
supposed to
probably
do?
the excitement of him coming back to the role was like, oh yeah, we did that with Crystal Skull. Now it's like, okay. I mean, we saw him in Star Wars. This isn't that as exciting. I think there's a plethora of reasons why some of these movies are not doing as well at the box office as they hoped they would. But I don't think it's like
What the heck?
it's completely dire. But I mean, yeah, there are some pretty big bombs this time around. But I do think they all kind of have their weird reasons. Also, we live in like living in this post-pandemic world. It's made it harder for people to be like, oh yeah, But I don't think it's just like people aren't completely movies.
A cold one.
People aren't like
I'm
there's
so
not
bad.
good movies or movies that people want to see.
What am I
coming
supposed
out.
to do this thing? This is why I can't play Zelda. I don't know. What am I supposed to be doing right now?
You look
Oh.
online.
How
Are
about
you actually playing any games?
I am?
Yeah,
Go look
why
at
are we all
that.
blacked out on your stream?
Because the StreamYard isn't working well.
Really?
StreamYard.
He doesn't love you anymore.
I'm just gonna die now. But that's okay, I guess.
You are worthless, Eric Baldwin.
I didn't know you were gonna put so much Team America in this
Dude,
episode.
any excuse I had to put Team America in, I took it.
And so all the Pinocchio stuff. Did you see that clip of that comedian talking about Pinocchio?
Oh, on Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
The episode was completely finished before that happened.
Okay.
So
I don't know when that
that's
clip
one
kind of
thing.
went out, but I saw it and then I was like, holy crap. Like,
Yeah.
Charlie's
Well,
now
'cause
using
remember,
it.
this episode was finished a month ago, but it just had to sit and clear copyright. You know,
No,
and in the
yeah,
meantime,
I mean, shit to
suddenly
it.
it was Jim Brewer talking about Pinocchio, and I was like, that's funny. That's
Yeah, he was talking about it in relation to Epstein's Island.
Yeah, but it's not like it's anything new. It's all old. It's a tale as old as time. You know, corrupt dudes sucking people into giving into their animal
Instincts.
appetites. You know, that's how it goes. So, Pinocchio's awesome though, because Pinocchio is this. He's a puppet. So the metaphor is quite clear that he's very susceptible to what other people's control, and he's
Oh,
like, "I'm gonna
Jesus.
be good." That's his whole thing, and that's how every human starts out that way. Every kid is like, "I'm gonna do the right thing because it's the right thing to do," and then quickly it's like, "Hey, guess what, bitch? Life isn't that simple." Somebody comes along. The first thing that happens to Pinocchio is the fox comes along, and the fox is like, "You stupid idiot. Just become an actor. You don't have to go to school and learn things. You just have to act. You just have to say the things that somebody else wants you to say. You idiot." And so that's what Pinocchio starts doing, and it leads him to Pleasure Island, where it's like it's got the shiny veneer of life is perfect, and you just eat all you want, and you masturbate and fuck chicks, do whatever you want. Nobody cares.
Just
Bang
fuck
your
chicks.
grandma. Everything's great. And then all those kids who indulge, they all are turned into jackasses. And the whole metaphor being that if you give into that stuff, like how many guys did we know from high school who were the guys who just like did drugs and like didn't give a shit? And what do they do now? They work at a gas station.
I don't know.
Like that's the whole message of Pinocchio, is that if you don't give a shit about education, you end up, or hard work, you end up becoming a workhorse
Mostly hard
jackass
work.
for somebody else. You just end up being a slave. So, and
Are you
that's
getting real deep about Pinocchio over here?
yeah, because then applying that to Quantum of Solace, the whole thing is this satanic motherfucker is promising everybody he's gonna save the world, and they give him
Oh.
money to do it, and it's all bullshit. It's all a lie to weaponize their ignorance for his own ends, and it's satanic by definition.
So what you're telling me is I could tell people to give me money because I'm going to save the world and they'll do it?
Yeah, no, you go, "I'm gonna protect all the trans kids. Give me your life savings." And they're like, "Oh my god, I'm a good person if I give you my life savings." And then you take it, or let's just say you headed up an organization called Blue Lives Matter because you want to take care of all the blue people. But really, you don't do a fucking thing to help out blue people. You just end up squandering all the money. Well, that's vaguely familiar to something I heard about in the real world. That type of shit. And that's what Quantum's all about.
Blue people?
Blue people, just like Avatar.
I still need to watch
Avatar
Water World Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. I
worked
hate
with
these
the,
fucking sneaky yet.
I got to work with the AD on that. That was cool.
So, McCurdy, who are we going to talk to in Skyfall?
Do you guys want to switch to Discord?
Instead of
Instead of your stream.
Because StreamYard isn't working, and so there's no point to seeing you guys. I could still hear you, and I could put my webcam in the game stream.
Or we could go on the ranked channel and just do another stream.
True, true.
Aliens. Fuck.
Yeah, you fuck.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie, I can't believe you're not ordering a burger.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
I already did.
When's
I
it
got
getting
my
there?
burger today.
Yeah.
So Charlie, you'll have to let me know by.
Why am I so
I don't wanna
slow?
tell you this one. Here, I don't need to take this.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the Discord. Who sent this? Cordy. sent. James Bond World Cup. And it's Honor Majesty
James Bond
Secret
World
Service
Cup?
above Golden Gun, which is I mean, it's like, okay, that's on our James Bond. That automatically means it's a bunch of cucks and like soy boys, you know, like.
Oh, what
that's
happened to
all
the
they've ever
Reddit
shown.
post? Has
The
anything?
man of the golden Cyborg says the man with the golden gun is the bottom of the barrel for me. Putting aside the fantastic villain, the film is tasteless. Blah blah blah, and then above that is Golden Gun is better than Majesty's. You just don't understand the brilliance of Golden Gun.
Who said that?
Somebody named Poetry Agitated.
Okay.
But I mean, that's my whole.
So a
thought, is
supporter
that,
for
like,
Golden Gun?
Our James Bond is a bunch of wimps. Like they would just get mad if you're not progressive, and that's all of Reddit. That's just all of Reddit. And Reddit having anything to say about James Bond is just embarrassing because it's all these guys. It's like, why do you even like Bond in the first place if you don't understand the core character of Bond, which is essentially a masculine blueprint?
I hate this.
That's the whole point, you know.
Yeah.
It's just funny to the video of me breaking down the James Bond character. There's that one guy.
That guy had a gun.
His comment was removed.
Where was the
Reddit
gun?
Because it was so hateful. I'm like, dude, don't you see that you're reacting quite emotionally to an assessment of the Bond character? Here's a video about not being overly emotional, and here you are reacting so emotionally that the fucking website removed your comment. You know, maybe you could learn something.
No.
Pay attention to the video, but
No.
instead you react overly emotionally in a feminine way. You know, it's funny. It's just funny. What are you even playing now, Nance?
I'm playing the campaign of Modern Warfare 2 remake? Soft C-boot?
Makes sense. I'm thinking I might go make a quesadilla.
Can
'Cause
you
I don't think
can you bring one to me?
Gonna talk any more trash about the placement. I think everybody's okay, because you know at first it's like, are they gonna put this really high in the list? It's like, no, we were never gonna put Quantum that high. We just weren't gonna put it on the bottom.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a lot of lists that'll put. I think a lot of lists put Quantum on the bottom, but I do feel like we make a good argument to say.
God damn it.
Yeah. It's
That's
just
fair.
above the competent level of Thunderball, but Thunderball
I think it's a
fucking
very,
flawed.
but I still stand by it's a very forgettable movie in the grand
Yeah.
scheme of the rest of the films. I'm just like, yeah, there's not. I'm gonna hold my tongue. There's a lot I want to talk about the next movie we have to see, and I know you and Nance haven't seen it yet, so.
Is
No,
Mr. Kananga in the
I've
Discord?
watched it 3 times at this point. I'm ready to go on Skyfall, dude. I'm a
Not Skyfall, about
up.
Not
Oh,
Skyfall.
Mission Impossible?
Okay.
Well, you guys start watching Skyfall because we need to record that as soon as possible. Soon as.
I'll watch it over the course of 3 sessions. Can I take this shot? Yes.
I'll watch Skyfall.
Give me that shotgun.
Stand by your guns.
Let me go loud. I'm sick of this sneaking around crap.
I think I'm gonna go make a quesadilla because.
And you have a burger coming?
Without it. No, I already ate the burger several hours ago.
Oh,
I had-
you ordered
I
it
had
during
some
the...
soup, and I had a burrito, and then I had some toast with some peanut butter on it. But I also didn't eat lunch. So
Didn't eat lunch. I don't know if I have anything here, which makes me super sad.
well, I eat a breakfast. I'll have a late breakfast, and then I go out and start getting.
Ooh, speaking of breakfast, I need to get my overnight
I
oats
could go out
going.
again, but I'm too tired, and I'm just like, nope, I'm gonna go take a nap.
Dude, I am extremely tired from a very long day. But as usual, it's just a lot of fun hanging out in these premieres with everybody. So anybody who
Yeah,
hung out with us
thanks
the whole time and
for
then
tuning in, whoever did.
continued on until now. Many thanks.
Put him out of his misery? Too late.
Dude, I'm glad everybody liked the segment about Mathis, because that's really what it was.
That was like towards the end, wasn't it?
It's towards
I
the
kept
end.
waiting and waiting.
Yeah, because it's a lot of, on my part, it's a lot of trying to praise the movie, praise it, and then slowly start to add in but here's the really bad stuff. Because at first it's like it's underrated, and that's gonna make people want to put it up. But then once you start talking about bad, that's where reality sets in. So it's like it could be as high as 10, but it has all these problems, and so that's why the episode was structured that way. In the past, we've done the opposite. Like with License to Kill, we're like, this could be the best Bond movie ever, but then as we talk about it, we start to lower it.
Yeah.
This is the opposite. It's like it's no, it's the same. Where it's like, here's the merits, and then slowly it starts to sink. But I don't think I think it couldn't be more fair, and that's why that segment was put in there with arguing about how this movie affects Casino. And I ultimately, for me, that's where, like, maybe in my personal thinking, I'm like, God, this movie I really think is better than Secret Service. Then you point out the merits, the Secret Service versus the fact that Quantum messes with Casino. It messes with Vesper Mathis's characters. And that's ultimately
How
kind of
dare it?
Yeah, exactly. How dare it infringe upon its glorious predecessor. What would Martin Campbell say?
And Skyfall is just so underrated, so it's gonna be really interesting to see what we say on that one.
I'm gonna molest the shit out of Skyfall.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna bite its dick off.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm gonna keep playing, but you guys do your thing.
I think I'm gonna go pass out.
You're gonna pass out?
I mean, unless you're gonna keep hanging out, but you're sitting
I
there
don't know
on your
what else
phone.
there's. Yeah, I'm just.
We've covered it.
Yeah.
Did you see Mr. Kananga's comment about, oh my god, all the bottles I would ever want? About, he took a screenwriting class and he wrote something.
Yeah, I've read that. It's so funny.
Now I want to read this, whatever it was. He is in the Discord, right? I wonder if he could, like, dig it up and upload it. That'd be dope.
Heard him make a short based on whatever he wrote for his
Ooh.
I'm not. Yeah. All right, let's do it. But let's make it a whole movie, and we'll do it for nothing. And you know what I was thinking about, Charlie? Though, is that it's crazy to me. You were talking about Dogma '95, and like during that period of time when like people weren't, you couldn't make a movie. Like most people, like to make a movie that people would go see, you had to like spend money to like get a 35mm camera or 16mm camera and do that. And like Clerks or El Mariachi. And then nowadays it's like I can go take a camera and do pretty much the same.
You can do it on
thing
your
and probably
phone.
make a better looking movie than they could back then. And yet it probably won't get anywhere near as much traction or people being like wanting to see it, because it's just there's more people that are doing it now than they were back then. Yeah. It's just the nature of the thing, you know. Which is not it's not a bad thing. It's just more like, okay. Like, there's just more people doing it. More people making movies.
saturated marketplace, just like anything else.
More people making movies.
The easier it is
I will also
for
say,
people to do,
the thing is,
more
a
there's
lot
gonna
of
be
people I
people
meet,
doing
though,
it.
they don't make features. It's like a lot of people are doing shorts. So
Yeah.
it's like if you're making a feature, I just felt like, fuck it, let's just do a feature. Just because like everyone's like, oh, I want to do my short film for like $10,000. I'm like, I'm not spending $10,000 on a short film.
Yeah.
Get out of here. I'll spend $10,000 on a feature film.
Yep.
If I have $10,000. There's that.
I'm making $150,000 editing this video.
$50,000.
Yeah. Didn't you? You told me you hit the lottery.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pay you
Must be nice.
$50,000.
See, playing that Powerball, it's almost up to $1 billion again.
Yeah.
I might have to buy a ticket.
Yeah. Anyway,
Do it.
Nancy's still shooting people.
I am still shooting
Alright,
people.
well, Nance,
So
you go shoot people. I
It's
might go
so,
play a more
I hate
intellectually
these
sound
stupid,
game.
like, low sneak around levels. So stupid. That's
Oh,
why I
wait,
can't
Tyler,
play
when you
Zelda.
When you play Majora's Mask, did you say you got the Fierce Deity mask, or did you say you didn't get the
I
Fierce
always
Deity?
do. I always get Fierce Deity.
Yeah, I think Kevin's always like, he's like, I didn't want to do that. It's too easy. I'm like, dude, it's hard because you got to get all the masks.
Yeah, who cares if it's easy to beat the boss at the end? That's why you put all that work in. It's like, what the fuck do you care? Oh, the boss beat me up more. No, you put all that work in, and then you're like, fuck you, Majora. You know, just dead
What?
immediately. Oh
There's-
no, it wasn't
man.
hard enough. Like, dude, I
No
finished-
idea what
I
you guys are
finished
talking
Tears of
about.
the Kingdom, and I was like, good, you know, like I've put all this work in to get to the final boss.
Is that the newest one?
Yeah, it's like any boss is just a matter of
Bored.
process, right? You figure out how their cycles work, and you attack them when they're most susceptible, and then you're done. And all that matters is in the latest Zelda games is that you've put enough grinding in to have enough health to kill them after being hit a certain amount of times. So what does it matter? What does it matter whether it's harder or not? You put enough
so
time
Nance.
in, you've gone
Yeah.
which means
Nance.
you've gone
Yeah.
through the whole fucking story, and if you've gone through the whole story, then Ganondorf should be pretty easy, and all I needed to do, I went and faced him, and I realized I didn't have enough elixirs and shit. I went and found some Sundelions, and then I went back and faced him
I
a
don't
second
know
time,
what
and I
you're
beat him
talking
right
about.
away because I was able to heal myself repeatedly. And then it's like, boom, story's done. I've put in enough time with all the sages and shit. Now, if I went straight to him when the video game began, I'd get my ass beat because he'd hit me one time and I'd be dead, and that's impossible. But you put the fucking time in, you get better. And then you win.
No, Nance, to explain what we were talking about in the game Majora's Mask, there's basically when you get to the very final boss, if you've collected all the masks, there's all these different masks, they have different abilities. Some of them have abilities, some of them don't, but you have to do different quests to get these masks. And you don't need them all. There's certain ones that you'll get automatically as you play the game, but then there's ones that are like, you got to go on a side quest to get that mask. You get every single one of them. At the very end of the game, you go to some dude and you're like, here's all the masks. And the guy's like, okay, here's this awesome mask. So it's like the equivalent of like you're playing Call of Duty and you've done all these extra little quests and whatever. And then someone's like, here's like the best weapon in the game. Also makes you invincible. And you can shoot anything. And you can shoot people through walls. And it's awesome. And it's the best weapon there is. That's the equivalent. So yeah, but then you're fighting the final boss, and you can only use it when you fight the final boss. So
What?
it just makes the game very easy at the very end of the game.
You have this awesome weapon that you can't use?
And the whole
Until you
point
fight
is that
the
you put all
final
this time
boss?
in, and it's like because you put in all this time, you've mastered everything, and now you've become a third stage. And then
But I remember,
And then you
Charlie, I
win.
remember when we were,
you just
I
fucking
remember
win.
though, when you and I first
You just
became
win
friends,
based on
we
your
talked
play
about-
time.
When Charlie and I first met, we became friends back like in 6th grade or 6th or 7th grade. I remember you and I talking about how you can put the Fierce Deity mask on and not do it during the final boss. And there was like this cheat where you basically went behind a boulder and did this other side quest and then you were able to put the mask on. Do you remember that?
Well, yeah, you can put the Fierce Deity mask and the Giant's mask on out in the real world. There's a cheat.
The real world.
Do that.
Yeah, but
Run
yeah,
around as
I
Fierce
remember
Deity.
like, but there was one cheat where you had to like go to day one, you had to break through this, you had to like go through a glitch in the wall, and you had to roll into the glitch. If you did it right, you would basically cycle through what would be normally this sequence that you had to do, and then because you swapped characters, you'd put this mask on, and the game would glitch, and it wouldn't compute something, and so when it would switch back to the other character.
Oh, so it's kind of like a glitchy, hacky thing.
It was.
You're
like
not
a little hack,
supposed
but it
to
was
do
more
it.
like, oh, fun, I did it, kind of thing. I did this.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your point?
My point is, you don't remember that? You don't remember that?
Do you remember?
Do you remember? Do you remember?
Do you remember when you said the love you take is equal to the love you make?
No, I don't remember you saying that.
That was awesome. It's an old SNL reference.
Why are you so?
Yeah,
Why are you,
Chris Farley sketch.
why are you guys so mean? Also,
Uh,
did you guys see the?
see the what?
Did we what?
I have to watch this. Why are you so angry?
He's sleepy.
Hold on.
He's hungry.
I gotta match your Charlie.
So far, so good.
Dude, I'm ready to fall asleep on this microphone. I just want to go upstairs and make quesadilla, and then
I want to go to my kitchen and for there to be a quesadilla sitting there, but there won't be.
Hold on, wait. Let's get even.
I'm
This
just
is
glad I was
not
finally
how
able
I'm
to
supposed
put
to
a
play this
fucking-
level. I don't care.
Dude, the fun thing about a show like this is that these ideas that have just been floating around in the dome for over 10 years just have somewhere to go. Like way back, I was like, yeah, there really is a similarity between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace. But what to do with this idea? I don't know, just let it sit.
Maybe I'll make a YouTube show.
Yeah, exclusively to express this one fucking idea. So I was glad y'all like that. But, I mean, it doesn't mean right away that Quantum is better than anything else or better or worse. But all it is just to put it in context. That's the essence of that story. It's the difference between the big shining brand new adventure and the follow-up after some shit's gone down. And that's how I've always seen Quantum. I have never ever watched Quantum and felt like I fucking hate this. It's never been the case.
I gotta imagine the people that hate it, they go into it wanting to hate it. They're just like, well, I mean,
I hate this.
yeah. What was it you kept repeating in like super slow-mo? You saying like, you have to be looking for problems to notice problems. Or like nitpick stuff.
Yeah, right now AJ's talking about how Secret Service goes too far on the trope of like Bond going on like a weird sex romp. And we're like, yeah, that's exactly like that fucks up that movie. Is that Bond is banging all these chicks?
But he's in love with Tracy.
Yeah. So it's like.
But that's just, you know, it's cool.
Like coupling Quantum with the Secret Service couldn't be more on point. It just couldn't be more on point.
These guys have armor? I'm out of ammo. What am I supposed to do here?
Can't you change your view to predominantly be your video game screen,
Damn it,
not our
pizza.
blank?
Yeah,
Blank.
that's probably what I should have done a long time ago.
It's what I should have done years ago.
Yes.
Why
Thank
is
you.
it all glitchy? There we go.
McCurdy, you want to snuggle?
Sure.
Charlie, deliver me a quesadilla in your car that doesn't have AC.
Oh.
No.
So I bought Jefferson very small batch. This is only
So,
like
okay.
$28.99.
Man, so me
Oh
not
my-
having AC in my car, does that mean I don't have Freon in my system?
Could be.
Okay.
What am I
Is that
supposed
how
to do?
all AC works, is Freon?
No,
How does AC work with compressors?
depends.
Tell me what makes it depend.
In a car, it's not gonna depend. It's always the same thing.
And my wearing depends?
Are you? I don't know.
Yeah.
You tell me. Oh my God, there's no guns.
Dude, cracks me up that AJ the Noob hates Quantum so much.
He really hates
Cracks
it.
me up. Yeah, like, and he's like, I'm right there with you with Man with Golden Gun, but I fucking hate Quantum. Which is so funny. Also, Fierce Deity is in the new games. Yep. And there's Mask. Yep. The stream feels like it belongs in Robert Pattinson's The Batman world. Why?
Which one?
Dude,
Quantum?
Huevos, we want to use your song, dude.
Skyfall. It's getting in Skyfall, right?
I want to open up Skyfall with it.
Yeah, that's the idea. That's the plan. And someone supposedly is making an animation?
Well, are you making a bond animation? I don't think they're making a ranked animation.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I think I gotta go to bed, guys. I'm so fucking tired.
Alright, go to bed. Then I can have a face cam on my stream.
I'm gonna go to bed too.
Cool. See you guys.
Alright,
Okay,
night.
bye. Bye.
Webcam. Let's get this going. How do I get it to go? How? Turn off camera, turn it back on. Why isn't this working? There we go. Zoom it in. Anyway, yeah. I'm glad that freaking James Bond episode finally came out. I'll do my best to help Charlie get the rest of the episodes out there this year, because it's been a long time, that's for sure. Gotta get this wrapped up. And then onto a different show. What we'll do, I don't know. We've talked about it. I can't reveal any closely held secrets, but these guys are armored. Why can't I run faster? It's so slow. Get me off this stealth mission. Oh, dang, they're everywhere. Alright, give me a second. I need to pull up my YouTube crap. Now that they're gone, I have to moderate my chat. Yeah, I've been working on all this stream stuff for like the last week and a half or two. It's getting going. Get going. Oh my god. Am I drunk? What on earth? Oh, there we go. Okay. No, just let me watch. Get going. Okay. Let's keep the show rolling. Give me some more guns. Some better guns. Jesus. They have so much armor. What? Oh, oh my god, oh my goodness. I am not prepared to be playing right now, I guess.
Secure a vehicle for exfil. Roger that. Give him out, Johnny. We're almost there.
Jesus. They have so much armor. What? Oh my god, can't craft anything. How do I get to like, comments and everything?
Holy hell. Ghost, was that you? Who else? Now go. Ghost, how copy? Somebody in the church or they're not in. I'll be there. Copy, LT.
Oh my gosh, out of ammo already. What am I supposed to be doing here? Trying to get to the body of that guy. He's probably got a good gun. Or at least some ammo. And I'm out of ammo again. Get his. Oh, and there's so many people. And I have 17 shots now. That's it. What the heck am I supposed to be doing? Surrounded by armored guys with no ammo. Oh, and there's so many people.
I'll take that.
I can't craft anything though, because I don't have metal.
Secure a vehicle for exfil. Roger that. Give him out, Johnny.
Armored guys.
We're almost there.
I can't craft anything though, because I don't have metal. Oh, come on.
Urgent secure a vehicle for exfil.
Roger that.
Give him out, Johnny. We're almost there.
Fuck. Oh, get down! Holy hell. Ghost, was that you?
Who else?
Ghost, how copy?
Oh boy, I didn't pick up that gun in that one room. So I'm screwed. Just knife everybody. Where'd he go? Just get to the steps. Just whatever steps he's talking about, get to them. Trigger that end scene. Help me. Help me. Can I have some ammo? Oh, God. We need a vehicle. I need some ammo. Ghost, it's up to you. I can't do shit. Can I not take this vehicle? I'll take that. Ah. Where are we going, Ghost? Of all the vehicles sitting around here, not any of the armored ones. Shotgun.
Right, Johnny. You made it. We made it, LT.
Yeah. Enough chip chat. Let's get out of here. SB, Charlie is definitely lying on the floor, passed out. Standing near a wall, Blair Witch style. I don't know if McCurdy can do that. He's got children and a wife. Charlie could definitely do that, though. Charlie's gonna make himself a quesadilla, lay on the floor for a bit, then he's gonna go stand in the corner of his bedroom.
Pressure plate. Fella hands were rigged it. Smart bastard. There.
Charlie could definitely do that, though. Charlie's gonna make.
Don't move.
¿Quién está ahí?
Rodolfo.
Soap. Ghost. You're alive.
Affirmative.
I appreciate you always hanging out, SB.
Igual, amigo. Nice throw. Where were you guys? On the run.
You're there for everything.
Ghost waited for me.
Oh crap, I
Of
didn't
course, no?
think about me clicking
Yes.
through all that stuff is affecting the stream.
All of us.
Who cares about this stream? I'm just trying to get through this game, to be honest. And then
Fights alone.
I mentioned I have this stupid game. It's supposed to be like Metal Slug, but you're a goose. You play as a goose with a gun. That'll be my first playthrough. That's like, I mean, I guess this kind of counts, but I've been sort of getting the stream up and running. It's mostly there at this point. I mean, this screen is super simple. It's just my webcam and some other stuff. I don't know what I could or should put on here. See, I prefer the kind of clean look. I almost don't like how bright the colors are. They don't match with this game, that's for sure. They'll do fine with the Goose Game, because it's a more pixelated, colorful, silly game, but I don't know, it's kind of weird, because I don't watch live streams of games, so it's kind of hard to go from not being a consumer of that content to trying to create it, because you don't know like how it's supposed to be, what it's supposed to look like. So I just do it in a way that if I were to watch what I would want, what I would want would be not a whole lot of distractions. I want to watch the game, but I think a lot of people watch gameplay for the personality, right? The person that's playing it. I don't have much going on, but you know, I'll develop that over time, hopefully. But anyway, what I'm saying is, if it were me, I wouldn't want to see like someone's face on the screen. I just want to see the gameplay. But
I wouldn't want to mess with him.
it's not super obtrusive right now. I could always make it smaller, or maybe decrease the opacity or whatever, so that it's a bit more see-through. That might make it even more unobtrusive. Dang, I'm freaking yawning a lot. Tim, you want my face? I appreciate it. My sleepy, yawning face. Oh, a sniper mission. Much better than a What? You just told me to shoot him. Tim. I don't think I should be playing right now. Why does it feel so much later than midnight? That was a big delay there, Ghost. Tim, what do you think of the purple? It's weird, so I bought this stream package, and it comes with a ton of different colors. What the heck? And this one's called pink, but it's, you know, definitely more purple, which I kind of like. Jeez. Do you want to see my yawning face, Tim? Is that what you want? I doubt it.
Waiting on you, so vehicle left side. Shadow on the cop is yours.
What'd you just say? What are you aiming at? Out here. What? Your hair.
Wearing the cap, soap. Your side of the vehicle. Set. Check.
What? Friendly fire. More perp. More perp. I don't know if I could get more perp. I mean, there's definitely ways to get more perp, but... So Tim, when I play that goose game next, which is only like 2.5 hours, it'll be like this, and the goose game will be, I don't know if you can't see it, from the edge of like all this stuff to the right. So my webcam and all that stuff will be bigger. Like, see how much smaller it is for the ultra wide. But there's a... Oh, I don't want too much perp. I like the perp, but don't want too much. I can put a whole bar along the bottom. I don't know what I would put in it. Apparently, I need to make like an Instagram and Twitter and all that crap. I already have a Discord. I haven't advertised it though. But I have to pay attention. 3 at the vehicle, 2 behind the rocks.
Good call. So, on my mark, drop the 1 in the cap.
This guy, right?
Set. They got reinforcements.
What do you mean? That's the one you told me to shoot. I don't understand. So yeah, I mean, on this screen I could have like a big old bar along the bottom that advertises my socials, which I don't have. Maybe with like so few subscribers and viewers, I should put the YouTube chat on the screen.
Take the 2 at the vehicle first, and the others won't see.
Good call. So, on my mark, drop the 1 in the cap.
This one, right? What, like...
Waiting
Set.
on you, so.
Check.
Vehicle left
3,
side. Shadow on the cap is yours.
1. Solid, 2 down, on the move.
Okay. I don't know how...
Take the 2 right at the vehicle. I'll hit the 1 on the other side.
Clear.
All clear.
What did you clear, Rodolfo? I got a collateral.
Stay quiet.
Oh, baby. Yeah, it's like a delicate balance of having engaging stuff on screen without it feeling cluttered is, you know, what I'm trying to do, trying to be considerate of. Some people want different things. Personally, again, I'm not a consumer of live gameplay, so I wouldn't really know, but I personally would just want gameplay. I don't even need to see the person's face. I don't care. I'm just watching for the gameplay, but
Check
I don't know.
top. Keep us quiet.
Other people watch for other reasons. I couldn't imagine anyone being here to watch me play, but
Let's get to the security room.
respect to anyone that wants to. Oh, Tim, you're going wild in the comments here. I shouldn't be playing alone. Oh. Showed a bar. I don't have a bar. Oh, I should probably be paying attention.
So, climb down the ladder in the hatch. Let's go. Now.
I just got up here. Where's... So demanding. Okay, how do I not mess this up? Okay, there we go. descent of all time.
Security building is straight ahead. CCTV is inside. Move fast and stay low.
I can't do both, so Ghost.
Let's take them out before they call their amigos.
You want to use...
Tim wants the bar. I don't know what to put in the bar though, Tim. I don't think the bar is necessary. The other thing too is I play an ultra wide, which is kind of unique, but I don't know like how many people care about that.
It's a close-range weapon for interior.
Which is weird to me, cause like, what do you want me to do?
Let's get in there. I'll use some.
Ooh, why is there just a... Do you want me to kill them, or you coming in? You're gonna be creepy, alright.
We use a closed circuit to locate the
What was I saying, Tim?
We'll need diversions when we move. Our plant charge is on the outside, so your eyes will guide me. Aye. Get on those cameras.
Oh yeah, so I stream in ultra wide. Most people play and stream in 16:9,
I'm out.
which
Watch for me.
I kind of get, but I kind of don't get. Cause like 16:9, yeah, it's like the most common aspect ratio that people play in.
Let me know when I'm
But nowadays, our phones, they're in, like, if you watch 16:9 content, direct goes through the prison.
Yeah, go.
If you watch content on a phone, this is enthralling content, right? Me yawning.
Good to go. One shadow. Easy kill.
Like, this is more of a widescreen aspect ratio. So if you watch widescreen content on your phone, what the hell? Shoot, knife kill. You can knife kill that guy. You know, it'll fill more of the screen and look more natural, if you ask me. 16:9 would be a silly little square in the middle.
Move, Ghost.
Alright, Ghost. A lot of people.
Multiple shadows. Their armor.
Go knife kill all three of them.
Shadow on the balcony.
advise me when to move.
Shoot to kill. A little help's not so bad, eh, Altie?
Stay focused, Johnny.
Just saying.
Keep it tactical, Sergeant.
Go to the crate. One. Around the corner.
Go up that ladder.
I see you on the roof. One down below. Go down.
Wearing body armor, I'll have to get.
This is interesting. I don't think we've had something like this in a Call of Duty before. Oh boy.
Trash bin on your right.
Bad timing? Bad timing? Nope. Okay. I'll throw him in the trash like Mathis.
Go, Altie. One in the corner. His gun's down. Gun him down, sir. Sleep well, asshole. Use your knife.
Yeesh. Oh boy. Oh. Sniped.
Get to the building. One in the corner.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You don't need my help, Ghost. You can do this yourself. I don't know why you're making me do this. To watching. Who the hell is watching this? Is it counting me? It must be counting me as one of the viewers. Whoa. I didn't tell you to do... What? Oh, okay.
Get to the building. One in the corner. His gun's down. Check your six. Use your knife. Ghost, no.
Okay, how do you want me to do this game? Is it just you and me? It might just be you and me, Tim. Just you and me watching me play this game. How you doing?
All clear.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Use your knife.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Hurry up, Ghost. Oh my god. I don't know. What does that heart do?
Go well.
Okay, let's try to do that thing again.
One in the corner.
Shoot him.
Sleep well,
What?
asshole.
What? How did that guy? Oh my gosh.
Go well, T. One in the corner. His gun's down.
So he needs to turn the corner, then I can shoot him.
Head
And
right.
then I can move there. Oh
All
boy.
clear.
Well, he sees the body. Ooh, what's going on?
Advise you turn.
Shoot him. Yeah.
Clear to move.
Okay. Now where? Where's that sniper? Wait, what?
Clear to move, Sergeant.
I don't know.
Move up.
He gon' die.
Good place to plant a charge. How's it look?
Yeah, do it.
Good vehicle. Get me back.
Oh my goodness.
Gone. Go to the truck.
Good place to plant a charge. How's it look?
Where is the sniper and what determines when he sees me?
3 shadows ahead. One in the truck. 2 round the bend. You'll need a diversion. Clear to move. Time for distraction, LT.
This is intense.
Bread and butter, son.
Lights out.
Bread and butter, sir.
He's heading toward the electrical.
Unless he runs into me on the way.
Go to the crate.
God damn it. Oh, what's with all these sneaky levels in this game? Not my style.
Need a diversion. Clear to move. Time for distraction, LT.
Just get in there and get out of
Bread and
there.
butter, son.
Lights out.
He's heading toward the electrical.
Unless he runs into me on the way.
Okay.
Use your knife.
Be sneak. Oh, God.
Shadow down.
Okay. Shadow down, whatever that means. Now what?
Check your six. Cut and run, LT.
I thought I planted a bomb on this truck. What was the point of that?
Good night. Move up.
Hey, what are these guys gonna do? Don't come towards me. Are you not being sneaky, Ghost? If I tell you to go somewhere sneakily. Oh, you calling me, Tim? My phone's face down. Tim, what up? Sorry, I didn't see you called.
Go to the crate.
You trying to play some MP, some DMZ, some Warzone?
Get to the building.
Now what?
Ghost, no.
Ghost, no, indeed. Tim?
What up, baby?
What up?
Dude, you can't just leave me hanging. I'm your number one fan, baby.
Apparently, you're my only fan. I should
That's
open
what I
it
signed up for.
OnlyFans.
Number one fan, only fan, you know?
Mm-hmm. What are you up to?
Oh, I'm still in the stream. I'm on my second phone. I'm still in the stream.
I'm trying to talk to you and... Oh.
Shadow might come across that dead lad you left.
Stupid sneaky levels.
Fucking go. It's just a dude just needs to do it himself. you
Yeah, I know. Why does he want me to tell him what to do?
What a little hoe. Anyways, you know, I know it's extra late by you, it's late over here, but if you want to jam, we can jam. Or, even if you just want to chat, I'll down and chat, whatever. I hear you're coming around town.
No threats. Move.
That's the idea. That's the idea.
I hear you. You're coming around town soon.
Yeah. What is it, next weekend? I'm totally dead. There we go. I'm dead.
Shit, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Drew invited me up for, I don't know, just to hang out on his rooftop, I guess? I don't know.
Lucy's birthday, baby.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he told me. I was a little slow, but sounds like you and Ian will be in, and so I'm just trying to figure out logistics and everything. And I mean, Tom has his place like 4 or 5 blocks from Drew, so it's just a matter of like,
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
Do I throw Daniel with my parents? Do I throw Daniel at Tom and Bree and Carrie can come and we can
Ghost,
back
you
over there,
moron.
or-
Okay. It was fine. It was fine. But yeah.
It's fine.
Shadow might come
Yeah,
across
that'd be
that
cool.
dead lad you left.
Jessica and Isabel and maybe Nina, they're all going to Michigan that weekend, so
Shoot 'em. Head lad.
I ain't got nothing else to do. Might as well head up to Chicago.
Hell yeah.
Seen a pickup.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know what Drew has planned really, but I imagine I'd head up there at some point Friday or so and crash at his place, and maybe I can get Kenny to go, and it sounds like Ian's gonna be in town, and
Yeah, that's what it sounded like too.
Wow.
Ian was gonna be in town, you know. So
never know what that kid's up to.
Get to the building.
wild child. Wild child. I'm just excited to see how wild Ian's hair is. Although I'll be honest, my
That's
hair
true.
right now
Your hair's grown
My
out?
hair right now is a fucking mess. I don't want to spoil all my stories, but I do, like, what I'm doing these days, still in accounting, but doing accounting for nuclear
Yeah,
power
yeah.
plants. And I went to visit one, and
Go well, team.
it was a trip. But I also, like, tried to get my hair cut before, like, we had, like, a 3-day event at the end of June, and the middle of it was visiting the power plant, and I tried to get my hair cut before, but the Great Clips I was gonna go to closed 2 hours early, and I was like, well, fuck that shit, you know, like, and then
That seems to be a thing. Like,
13
I'll try to go to GameStop to spend my like monthly $5 or whatever, and they'll just have a sign on the door like, "Oh, we're at lunch." It's like, what?
yeah.
Just like the store's closed because the person's eating lunch. It's like, what? Oh, we closed
And I don't
early.
blame-
It's like,
Like, I
alright.
don't necessarily blame the employee if they just got,
No.
like, screwed over into being the one person who sits around for nothing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of like, well, just, like, give me a warning. Like, I mean, even in the app, it was like, we're not taking app reservations, but we're open. And it's like, well, just say you're closed. Like, it's fine. Like, I literally, like, left when it went from, like, 0 time to we're not taking resos, and I was like, that's fine, I'll get there. You have plenty of time before you close, but yeah, no, I mean.
Yeah.
So, anyways, my hair is long, but if we're hanging out, I'll try to be presentable, or maybe I won't. Maybe
Who
I'll try to
cares?
just like out Ian, you know, like.
Yeah.
We need a diversion.
I'm sure you won't be the worst.
It'll be,
APC
if
looks
the
ready for
incomes
the
will be
bomb,
interesting here as New York stories and everything, so.
That kid's a weirdo. I think Drew told me he's looking for a job. It's like, can he do that even? Like, at this point, he owes Deloitte, like, a kidney. I don't know.
Yeah, but if some job will pay him 2 kidneys, then he's golden, you know? Like, that's essentially what it comes down to. You get that
appears clear.
alumni network. I'll pay you 2 kidneys, come work for me. Like,
Go now, Ghost. Good to go.
like, then you get a spare kidney, and you just shit.
Then you got an extra kidney.
There you go, baby. Also, too, I think it's like, I think it's prorated.
Okay.
Like,
Clear.
so I think like,
Press up.
but I don't know. I thought it was like an all or nothing, but then I also thought
Move
maybe
left.
one time Ian was saying it was like prorated. Like if you do a year versus 2 years, you
Go now,
get
Ghost.
a year of credit. Which if that's the case, that'll be good on his side, but.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta pull up the stream back. Well, not that the stream's been running on my second phone, but I gotta see where you're
Coming
at.
in off the road.
See where you're at 5 minutes ago. Not 5 minutes, it's not that delayed.
Move to
Just playing these, like, I don't know. They're like,
Oh, no, I am the one on.
playing Splinter Cell or something. I don't know. This isn't Call of Duty. It's weird.
Now it is just me, the one and only. I don't know, there was some sap in there. Unless you picked your ass out.
Some
like,
loser.
or-
No, it's probably still me.
Oh, wait, now we're up to 2. Maybe. Oh. You know what happened? Just because my screen went dark, it probably took me out and there was just like the 10
How
to 15
dare you.
second delay.
another APC with your name on it.
Did you ever play this campaign?
Dude, I haven't played a COD campaign in like 10 years.
It used to be that, like, I wouldn't let myself play multiplayer until I played the campaign, but
And I think that's
nowadays
fair.
it's just like, ugh. I don't even play them. I just go straight to the MP because that's what we're here for.
Well, and I think that was fair back at the end of the day. I feel like they're, like, it's part of the, I mean, it was a lot of fun in the games, but, like, back in the day, we had all the time in the world.
Yeah.
These days, we do not, you know, like.
True.
Go left.
I also started Tears of the Kingdom Zelda,
One
so,
left.
you know,
Use your
I mean,
blade.
I don't know. I got some time, not all the time.
Yeah, Charlie was talking about Tears of the Kingdom. His review anyway is like it's more the same. A lot of people are liking it, but that's what was the last one?
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. Like a lot of people like Breath of the Wild. This seems like just a DLC of Breath of the Wild or something, according to Charlie. I don't know.
I would say yes and no. I would say like a lot of things are similar, and I would say a lot of things are different. Like legit, like Breath of the Wild's Zelda map, like the fucking map. It's the same map. So if you knew where this was over here, it's kind of looks similar. It's gonna be a little bit different, but it's the map itself. Like this mountain in Breath of the Wild was in the same place in Tears of the Kingdom, but Tears of the Kingdom had a sky and a below, so they took what was one plane and they made it 3 planes. The sky is kind of limited, but the below is almost kind of like duplicating the map, but in a different way. And that adds a lot to it. And just your magic system is wildly different, and it is quite wild. And I think some people will like that, and I think some people will be mad about it, and I think some people like it. I get why they did what they did.
Yeah.
And it is like it's a good game. I don't think anybody can deny it's a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, Charlie's laying on the floor, or not, you know, but like.
I've never even played I've played but never finished a Zelda game. So one of these days I have to actually play through them on my channel, and I think it'll kind of get wrapped into a ranked series too. Like eventually we want to do video games and everything. And
Great thing, because there's so many Zelda games, especially getting like DS space and everything. Like,
yeah, to be a good crossover too.
Space. But the thing is like, well, again, I think, and this goes with anything, right? Like some people are gonna like a certain style, and some people are gonna like a different style. But the old style of Zelda is very like linear. Like you start here, you're told to go here, you can only go here, and then you're told once you get there, you go here, you can only go there, and it's like very linear, and as long as you follow the path, then you beat the game, essentially. And then the new games, the last 2 games, like it's not as linear. There's some linearity to it. I don't know how you say that, but there's some like you can't just off the bat go fight Ganondorf. Maybe you can. I don't even fucking know. But like, there are certain things that it's like, well, you gotta do this first. Like, but you also don't have to do this temple before going and doing this temple, and you kind of get to pick and choose and it's just way more of like an open map, like GTA. Or I didn't play the new Halo campaign, but I heard the new Halo campaign is like open world, like
Very much so.
To put it in your terms, like probably like kind of like the new Halo campaign, where it's like instead of going mission to mission to mission, it's like it's this open world, and you just all the missions are out there all at the same time, and you just kind of go and pick and choose. And
It's a lot of lens flares. Yeah, I played it with Charlie and Scott, and it kind of seems like it'd be boring to play solo, but it was decently fun with other people. But yeah, like you said, it's like super open world. You just kind of pick points of interest on the map and go there and clear it out of Covenant, and just kind of roll through the map.
yeah,
So you didn't even play that.
no, I didn't play that because, like you said, as a solo, maybe not as interesting as a group. Could be good, but they also didn't have the group for a long time, and I'm parts for a time, so I pick and choose. But
True.
Zelda, like also at the same time, I can't grab people to play with all the time, but Zelda is a good like play by yourself thing, and
Yeah.
the thing is I got Breath of the Wild. I never beat Breath of the Wild. I just kind of like. The thing is I'm more like, again, because it's not linear. I kind of took an interesting path. I like got the Master Sword, beat all the temples, and then went to Ganon right away, and I was way too weak because I went too quick. And then I was like, well, I'll just have fun, mess around, whatever. But I never went back to him. Alright, Tears of the Kingdom, I don't have as much free time, so it's a little bit similar, a little bit different. I'm like, well, tell me where some good armor is, I'll pick it up, and then I'm gonna just run around and have a good time, and
Yeah.
have no intentions of facing Ganon anytime soon, but doing the temples and just exploring and going around is wild, so. But anywho, you know, it's a good game. It's a good game. I don't think anybody can deny it's a good game. It's a hell of a good game. And it's just about, I think a lot of it is about how much time you have to spend and the level of commitment that you're willing to put in.
Yeah. Like
Versus,
it
again,
can be super deep if you want to get into it, but if you just want to play it, you're not going to get as much out of it as someone else that's got the time.
Yeah, like an old Zelda game, it's very directed for you, and a lot of people are going to play it the exact same way. This game, there is no path, and you are, and I can't say no, there is a path. It's kind of like a guidance path per se, but like, even that guidance path is very loose, and so it's just like, there's just a lot more disparity in how people will play it, and which again leads to the people who have more time having a better
Yeah.
with it. But anyways, and let's see what you're doing. Look, you got this scope is great. I'm also like,
I don't know what I'm doing. Apparently campaign stuff, but I don't know. It's weird. Like, what are all these lens flares? What is this? Is this like this isn't right. Something wrong with the game. I'm assuming I need to go to this door where all my teammates are. I just want to finish this campaign. I'm hoping it's almost done. I don't know what's going on. I haven't been paying attention.
But nobody will know if you did or didn't. You just say I did it. And
No,
I,
it's all been streamed.
well, just say there was a glitch in the Matrix. I'll vouch for it.
Yeah. Have you or anyone else been playing COD or anything lately?
I haven't been playing a lot lately.
Yeah, I feel like that group
So-
chat's like been dead for a year or something.
Well, you know, there's times where I want to play, but I also feel like we kind of gotta like schedule it ahead. But,
Yeah, especially now that everyone's more grown up and having
yeah,
kids
people
and
got different
stuff.
going on. But like, like I said, I've gotten a little bit more swept into Tears of the Kingdom, so I haven't been asking as much. But also, I did start playing a lot of like DMZ for this season. They did. So the whole thing was like maybe like I don't remember the timing, but anyways, at some point they came out with like at the start of season 4, we're wiping all your DMZ stats. So I was like, God, okay, like. I'll play a
Yeah, I
little
think
bit, but
I
if
heard
you're-
about that.
If you're wiping DMZ, I'm not gonna go like too into DMZ or anything like. But you can still level guns and stuff. But there's only so much like shipment grind that is worth it, unless anybody's actually gonna play it. You know, like I can shipment grind all day, but unless I actually get people to play with, the shipment grind don't do nothing.
Yeah.
And then season 4 came out, and I did kind of play a good chunk of like the DMZ, but it's like a lot like it was like an odd game here, an odd game there, not like really sitting down for a little while. Because the way they changed on DMZ, it's a cool idea. And I don't know, it'll be interesting to see where they keep going with it. But this one, they were kind of like, oh, you know, like, what we're doing is there's a bunch of, like, passive shit you can do. So, like, you may not pick this mission, but if you bring out 20 bandages, you can get a lower cooldown on your gun. And it's like, well, I'll just hop in as a solo and pick up some fucking bandages. Like, you know, like, it doesn't progress the missions per se, but it makes me more nimble and everything if I do play. And then I went back to Tears of the Kingdom. So, like, I like paused Tears of the Kingdom, then I went back to it. And so, but also too, like, last couple weeks are like my busiest. Well, yeah, some of my busiest. I get busy on the quarters, the after quarters.
Okay.
So like April, July, October, January, those are some of my busier work times. So like past couple weeks, when I didn't respond to William or anything, was like shit started hit the fan. And then like I said, right before we went into the quarter is when we did like the 3 days of like essentially work that's not work, and it's like, well, that just makes it even worse because it's like I lost 3 days and then I'm going into my busiest time. But it was cool. I'll tell you more when I see
Yeah.
this upcoming weekend. But anyways, get 'em, bro.
Man, they're all armored.
Bunch of hoes, man.
Once I get to a decent stopping point, though, I'm gonna stop and I feel like eating something.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat snacks soon, but
Something about
Yeah,
live
like-
streaming makes you hungry.
I think also staying up till like 1 in the morning probably does that too, you know? I don't know what time it is, but
Almost one. I I stayed up till 1 the other night, like 2 nights ago, and I was surprised. I haven't stayed up that late in a while, and now I'm doing it again.
Alright, next time hit me up. We'll play Warzone. We'll play fucking
I'm trying to not make it a habit, though. I don't know why I haven't been trying, but I've been waking up at like 7:30, except for the last couple days. But for the last like week and a half, I've been waking up at 7:30 in the morning, which is super weird for me. I am not a morning person.
Weird early or weird late?
Weirdly early. Like, and I don't necessarily have to like wake up for work.
Loud and clear, Price. Coming through.
Yeah, 7:30.
Yeah.
Weird.
For me, it's like, honestly, I probably wake up later for work during the week than I do on the weekends to like get moving and help with Daniel and if we're planning something and whatnot. Like, but
Yeah.
yeah, 7:30 ain't that crazy. But at the same time, most days I don't wake up that early. But like weekends, I do. And it's like weekends is when I'm gonna catch up on freaking sleep, not lose it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm with you trying to work on habits and
Yeah.
guilty crazy. And here I am on the phone at 11:40.
Yeah, man, you gotta go to bed. Apparently I'm in the part of the mission where you just mow a bunch of people down. Which is what I'm here for.
See, what I really needed to do was put on my damn headphones so I could have played. I was gonna unlock the new shotgun and everything. I got 2/3 of the way there. Then I called you, but
That's alright.
But yeah, it's more fun than unlocking the shotgun. That only matters. Someone to play it with, you know?
Oh, that's true, yeah. There is a new shotgun.
There is a new shotgun, yeah. But if I unlock it, I can drive it for you in the DMC, baby.
There's like an auto Desert Eagle in DMC, maybe?
That came out, I think, with the new season, or maybe it was season 3 reloaded. But I've got most guns. I mean, if you want a gun, I can drop it to you. But if you're playing campaign, what guns you have doesn't really.
No, but I do need that auto deagle.
Need the auto deagle. Wow, man. Wow. But there's I think even wilder, there's like a submachine gun pistol that you can dual wield and have like both of them have a clip of like 70 something.
Oh, I think I have that one. What I've been doing lately is getting everything platinum.
Nice.
I've got most assault rifles. I'm down to my last SMG. Got a couple LMGs taken care of. BRs maybe only one or two. I don't know why I bother.
Because you want to play with me and show it off. So play with me and show it off. And I'll be like, Nathan, that was very nice.
Fair enough. I play quite often, so you just let me know when you want to play, and I'm most likely already playing.
Yeah, it's hard. It's typically. What the heck? That doesn't even look real. It's typically either for weekends. It's either nap time, probably like 2 to before your time, or it's like later, like 9 plus your time. But I'll get back on the thread, you know. I just need to get back on my game.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long are these fucking campaign missions, man?
I don't know. They just keep going.
Like, that's a damn another reason why I wouldn't play campaign. If it's an hour damn mission, like, shit, I got shit to do, bro. Give me like a 10-minute mission. They added raids.
I haven't played any of the raids. Maybe that's what we
I
should
haven't
do.
played any of the raids, but I don't know if you played Destiny back in the day, but Destiny was like, yeah, carve aside like 3 hours to play this raid, and it's like, yeah,
3
I got nothing better
hours.
to do. But like today, it's like, yeah, I got way better shit to do, you know? Like, maybe not better. I got other stuff to do, but probably better. But anyways, I don't know how long these raids are. That's the thing. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that sounds fun, but I'm just too old for this shit, you know?
Exactly. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea, honestly.
Right, yeah, just shooting in the dark.
It's a grenade launcher.
I'm also like, you know, probably 30 seconds behind, so when I say something, it's 30 seconds ago, so
Yeah. I feel like I'm so close to the end of this mission. I just gotta get through it.
you seem very close.
But I keep getting picked off as I run through the this little gap to get to. I'll just do it now. There we go. What? We are? Alright. What's that? Oh, detonate. I could have detonated that? Okay. Well. Whatever. I mean, we gotta be only July. We're only a few months away from whatever the next COD's gonna be.
And it's kind of,
Microsoft is trying to buy the rights to... Oh, they're trying to buy Activision, aren't they? But the FTC just... Like, it went through, kind of, but the FTC is, like, trying to get the trial going again.
I think the latest I saw today was like,
I uncovered redacted intel regarding the black bag operation.
essentially FCT got brushed off and Microsoft was pushing on before the FTC can appeal again, but I don't know. It's probably going to be a long...
The mission did not go.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a long fight. Alright, watch. This is important. This is 2 months ago.
Yep. I mean, it would be a big deal if they did it. Is it like Call of Duty would only be on Xbox and PC? And it used to be that they had like exclusives on PlayStation. It's just like, it'd be so different.
Well, and they also, but part of the deal was that they had to like offer like 10 years of non-exclusivity. And I heard that like Nintendo accepted, but PlayStation didn't. But I think that was just like a PlayStation ploy to keep the trial going. Like, we're not going to accept this deal of hey, we'll provide it to you for the next 10 years, and that'll be plenty of time for you to build something for yourself that could be a competitor that will keep you relevant. But yeah, I don't know, like,
Reconnaissance said the route was clear of enemy activity.
I mean, if it goes through, I'm assuming, like, it's gonna be not an immediate change that COD just goes exclusive to Xbox. And especially for us, we're gonna be old farts at that point. Like, that maybe COD will honestly be irrelevant. Like,
True.
they're paying a lot for Activision, but there's a lot more to Activision Blizzard than COD. I mean, COD's a big one, but I mean, COD could easily go away. I feel like over time. I mean, over time, you're gonna have more kids that grew up on Fortnite that are willing to stick with Fortnite or Apex than they are with COD, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Nathan, you said you were just waiting for that mission, and that mission definitely ended.
Yeah, this is a good spot to stop.
I mean, no, you can do your thing, guys, but
Nah.
I'm saying,
I need to go to bed. Maybe snack and go to bed.
yeah, quick snack and then go to bed.
Yeah. Definitely not supposed to. Trying to be better, July, but I think I've been a little bit better, but not a whole lot.
I think you're in better shape than I am, Brash, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah. It's tough. Oh, man. I'm exhausted. You must be exhausted. You have a baby. I don't have a baby.
I'm pretty tired, but I also was so tired that I fell asleep from like 6 to 7. You know, like I couldn't even make it to the evening.
I did that. I did that yesterday. Took a good nap.
So, but it's, yeah, it's also Friday, so just trying to live it up a bit and before going into the weekend. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm pretty gassed, but definitely gonna have